I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Leesburg. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, fellas? How's it going? I definitely wouldn't advise this commute. Okay. On the way to Perry. 1 week commuted. Okay, well, the signal's not going to be so good. At least I got the autopilot, but 3.5 hours is 3.5 hours. That's a long commute, man. Each way. So, yeah, not fun. This commute, I wouldn't recommend it. It's a long 3.5 hours from Perry to Orlando every day. It's my first week trying to do it. And, yeah, hello. Hello, what's up? The car's driving and I'm talking. Yeah, I wouldn't advise this kind of commute if you guys have to commute. I don't know what your commutes are, but I'm trying to commute from Perry to Florida and Florida to Perry. It's not good. I'm good, man. What's up, Connor Kite? Well, the car's driving. I'm just talking. I'm not sure how the connection's going to be live streaming while I'm driving or while the car's driving, but yeah, I'm on my way back from Orlando to go to Perry, Florida. Not sure if you can even hear me. But yeah, I wouldn't advise it. It sucks. All right. Yeah, I don't know about semen retention, but another one like that gonna ban you. Anyway, I wouldn't advise driving back and forth, commuting. It's 3.5 to 4 hours each way. Yesterday, I got stuck in holiday traffic. And I suspect today I'm gonna get stuck in holiday traffic too. But yeah, I got the car, Tesla Model Y and autopilot, so it's really not that bad. I'm from Florida, originally from Massachusetts. But yeah, this is not bothering me too bad because I have the car in autopilot, so I'm not even or my feet or anything, so I feel semi-safe, but I think the road's more interesting. Yeah, the car's driving. The car does fantastic. Drives better than me. Doesn't get tired like I do. How will you be if I give you 10K? Yeah, okay, Connor. 10K would be all right. How's everybody doing? I'm facing my last day of my nightmare commute from Orlando to Perry, Florida. It's about 200 miles. It takes about 3.5 hours. And I'm gonna stop at Home Depot. South Africa, Cape Town. Wow. Well, hello from Cape Town. Glock Ashley. Hello, Rick, Rebel. Welcome. Yeah, I need to stop at Home Depot. I gotta pick up a water heater thermostat. It's not working. First couple showers I took in my new house, I got cooked. Come to find out, the thermostat wasn't shutting off. It was staying on, so I turned it down, still got cooked. And then I found out it wasn't shutting off at all. That's why I was getting so burned. NZ, is that New Hampshire? Hi. I see you. Ha ha. How are you? God bless you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The traffic's not too bad because the car drives. I just sit back here and chill. Pakistan, hello. New Zealand, okay. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't watched the channel before, I'm a master electrician. I do electrical. I also share a little bit of my personal life. I just moved to Perry, Florida from St. Cloud, bought a house over there, cash, and it needs work. So there'll be a lot of content on this channel for doing repairs. Yeah, join the channel, like and subscribe. I like doing repairs. I like doing live streams lately. It's English, yep. 20 bucks to love tap car in front of you. Ha! Yeah, that'd be cool, huh? How about this thing that's in front of me? What is that? Is that a truck pulling a little camper? Yeah, I'm not gonna love tap nothing. But anyway, yeah, thank God the car drives. Nah, I ain't gonna love tap nothing. It ain't worth the 20 bucks. It's a 50 grand car, man. I do lots of videos. If you check out the channel on do-it-yourself, EV installs, also car accessories like the floor mats and things like that. I like to meet people, talk to people. Let me show you the road a little bit better. Not busy right now, got an easy drive, but I'll tell you what, this morning I had to get up at 1:30 to get to SeaWorld by 6, and I was still late. You know why? It was foggy, had to go slow, and a tractor trailer overturned somewhere along the way, and that delayed me by 30 minutes, so that really screwed me up. Thanks for the likes, man. Remember to subscribe if you like the channel. I'm trying to go to Home Depot. I got to get a part for the water heater, and I also need some parts for an EV install I need to do. All this supercharging is costing me a lot more money than I expected. I don't want to do any more supercharging. I need to charge at home. But because it's a new house, there's no EV charger there, just a portable charger. So I want to set up my EV charger. It'll be a lot less money. What's this? Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. We know you were sacrificed by your own family and could get millions in SeaWorld. Oh, yeah. Yep. Also, one of the orcas just died at SeaWorld. That was news to me. I'm not sure what happened. The orcas didn't want to perform for a few days, and come to find out, one of them was sick and died, so that's kind of sad. But anyway, they must have craned him out of the pool and buried him somewhere or something. But always thanks for the likes. Thanks for following the channel. Whenever I have a chance, I try to do live streams now because the install videos are kind of few and far between. I have to work full-time still until I get this channel to be full-time. But I don't know how many of you own a Tesla. It's not too bad. The 3.5 hours is really nothing. It's comfortable. It's about $10 or $20 to charge. So it's fairly reasonable. But right now I'm on I-91, the Florida Turnpike, heading towards Home Depot. I need to get some parts before I go home. Because near my house in Perry, it's about an hour-and-a-half drive just to get to a Home Depot from my house. So might as well hit the Home Depot on the way home, get the parts I need, and I'll make a video about it later, repairing the water heater, turning it down, and the EV install, of course, but that'll probably be tomorrow. So how many of you guys have to commute? You got a lot of commuters here, or 3.5 hours, ridiculous. I mean, 7 hours a week, a day commuting. I don't want to do it no more, man. It's just crazy. What's up, Tool 8? Thanks, guys, for saying hi. Just wanted to throw a video up there real quick, say hello. Getting a lot of subscribers lately. Thank you for helping the channel. Trying to go full-time. But yeah, this morning's wreck because of the fog sucked. Cost me another 30 minutes. and made me late for the first time for work. I was 10 minutes late. Never happened before. My next turn here looks like I'm getting off of the highway and getting onto Wildwood. Those of you that have been to Florida before, 3 miles, I'll be getting off into Wildwood. And hopefully I don't run into that crap traffic I ran into yesterday. Whoa, you see that truck, man? He almost lost it. Dude must be falling asleep. That was close. That dude almost bit it. Thank God this thing drives by itself. Anybody from Florida? Coming up on Wildwood, 304. Exit. Yep, this is kind of a chill ride right now. Yesterday sucked. Everybody apparently was going back home from Christmas. Right now, not too bad. It's the Villages. But I'm going to stop at Home Depot, like I said, on the way home. I need to pick up some things. I got some projects to do this weekend. Hey, St. Petersburg. Woo, Florida. Yeah, I got some projects. Water heater needs some fixing. Thermostat won't shut, so whenever I take a shower, I get cooked. So I need to replace that. And I want to do an EV charger install. Another one. So I need a couple parts, piece of pipe, some wire. Then I'll be ready to do that for you guys this weekend. I don't know how many of you guys like actually watching somebody in a commute. Think you get sick of watching traffic, but if you like it, shoot me a like. Nice to see you all here, supporting the channel. Yep, St. Petersburg. I don't know if I've been there. I don't think I've been there. Ooh, it's a big truck. Yeah, I love this car. It makes commuting so much easier. It does all the driving. Thanks for the like. It does all the driving. I just sit back and just kind of supervise. Check it out. Check out how chill. Check it out. This is how I usually drive, like this. I sit here, just kind of chill, and let the car do all the driving. If you guys have a Tesla with autopilot, you know what I'm talking about, but it's so much nicer. I just gotta watch, just gotta supervise what the car's doing. Sometimes it does stupid stuff still. But here, let me see so you can see what's going on here. Yeah, these cars are amazing. All right, where you going, buddy? It's doing a U-turn, getting back on the highway. Why? Oh, that was kind of dumb. So the car does do some stupid stuff. I'm not sure why it's going to get back on the highway after getting off the highway. That was really kind of dumb. Anywho, hey, how's everybody doing? Now I'm stuck here in traffic. Cars kind of cut across, but you think anybody let me in? No. Thanks, buddy. Yep. Yeah, nobody lets you in. That's really nice. Yep. All right, this guy let me in. Super chill. All right, cool. Thank you. I don't know why the car got off the highway. It looks like it got off the highway just to go back on the highway. What's up with that? That's really weird. That is really weird. Why did it do that? Anyway, like I said, I got to supervise the car right now. That was kind of a stupid move. Anyway, Elon Musk rat car. Actually, it's pretty cool. If you ever driven in one, if you like muscle cars or ice cars, I don't care. If that's what you like, that's fine. Yes, I'm an electrician from Florida. Salute from Frankfurt. Hello, man. The rusty tombstone that was uncovered. Yeah, either you like Elon or you hate him. He's just, I don't know. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of ideas, and a lot of money. But I like the product. I love this car. I'm not a gearhead. I like to just sit back and let the car do its thing. So I'm gonna get off at Ocala, Silver Springs, stop at Home Depot, pick up some stuff. Heading home. This is my last commute day from Perry to Florida, Orlando. And I'll tell you what, 7 hours of commute time a day, not advisable. Don't do it. I'm gonna find another job up in the Perry area, maybe working at the prison or some shit. But you're an electrician from Missouri. Hey man, hats off to another electrician. Your journeyman, master, just learning, or Eddie's electrician. Awesome, man. Subscribe to the channel. I got lots of videos, some how-tos. I wired my entire addition, a friend of mine's entire house. I never did record that. That was before I was into YouTube. But yeah, man, electrician job, not easy. It sucks. It's hard work. It's outside a lot of times. It's in the heat, it's in the cold, it's in the attic, in the basement, in the ground. It sucks. But anyway, love the car. I love that it drives. Hello from UK. Oh, you retired? Awesome, lucky dude. I'm trying to take this channel full time. Not to retire, but I don't want to, trade. I kind of want to trade my electrician job at SeaWorld for YouTube. And if I can help people out by making some videos, so be it. Make some money while I'm doing it. Why not? It's definitely a chore. Yes, sir. Hello, you all on the channel chat. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Thank you guys for just kind of chilling with me. These rides have been super boring. I leave at 2 a.m. to go to Orlando, and I don't get there till 5:30, 6 o'clock. And it's been super boring. But yeah, thanks for hanging with me today. Oh, there's a cop up here. I'm supposed to move over, but I guess the car doesn't know that. Yep. So, Sir Max, I have the 2026 Tesla Model Y with autopilot. So if you want to watch, not only am I distracted, but I'm not holding the steering wheel, and I don't have my feet on the pedals, and all I'm doing is looking forward. So I have full autopilot. I don't really need to pay attention. It'll take care of itself. It does get pissed off if I look away for too long. I do have to still supervise it, but yep. And what I'm doing right there is illegal. You're not allowed to do that on the highway traffic. All right, this car again is an autopilot car. I am in full control of the car. This is full self-driving. I'm not using my leg to steer the car. The car is steering itself. The law, yep, by law, your hands. Yeah, okay. Well, Sir Max, this car is autopilot. Highway traffic or not, everybody with a Tesla with autopilot, as long as I'm not sleeping in the car, this is okay. I know I should have my hands on the wheel and be ready to take over. Yep. Doing a live while driving is kind of stupid, but I can see the traffic. I can see everything that's going on. I'm still in charge. Yeah, I'm recording my crime. Turn me in. Thanks for keeping me company. How many people have done recordings now? Now everybody's stopping, but the car's taking care of everything. I'm still supervising. So if you can look it up, tell me what the law is that says I can't run autopilot and I can't take my hands off the wheel. Let me know. Haha, that's funny. Cheers. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Well, a lot of people drive drunk. A lot of people drive intoxicated. I don't do anything like that. A lot of people text message while they're holding the phone. I'm not holding the phone. Okay, the phone is being in a holder, and I have perfect view of the road, believe it or not. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm not into that stuff. Yeah, back on top. You know, I moved on purpose. For those of you that are familiar with St. Cloud, Florida, it's gotten ridiculously busy. Let me turn the camera around because, you know, I'm such a bad driver. It's gotten ridiculously busy. St. Cloud, Florida, they're just building high city housing, and to go 20 miles takes an hour to get to work. Yeah, it's not fun anymore. I'm a country guy. I'd rather just live in the country. Look at, I'm not doing any of this driving. Look, see how the car's slowing down by itself? I'm not doing any of it. It's all autopilot, okay? But I'm still in control. Yep, Jesus is in control. Yeah, next level stupid. Yep, I'm glad you feel that way. I'm still in full control of the car, so. The Ozarks. Wow, that is awesome. I've never been there. Yep. Because they are level 2 systems requiring constant, and I am supervising it. I am supervising it. Everything is right in front of me. Everything I need to see is directly in front of me. See how it's slowing down? I'm nowhere near skidding or hitting anybody. Yeah, it's beautiful. The Ozarks, I would imagine. Well, it could ask me to take over, Sir Max. It's done that several times if it starts raining or something like that, but I'm ready to take over. I'm sitting right here. I'm not in handcuffs. I'm not in a straitjacket. I'm ready to take over any moment. If I need to take over, I'll take over. It doesn't do what people think it does. Some people think it just fails and then goes underneath the tractor trailer. It doesn't work that way. So try to contribute to the channel instead of being so negative. Just like to talk to people on the way home. Thought it'd be nice to have a couple chats. But there's always somebody who wants to spoil the fun. Anyway, anybody else out there have some mad commutes? Oh, I'm not going to crash. I'm in no. If I felt for a second that I was at risk of having a crash, I was Tesla's one of 2,000 autopilot testers back in the day when it first came out. And I've been driving this and testing it since the beginning. If I had any doubt that I was putting people at risk or I'm at risk, I wouldn't be doing this. I can perfectly see the road. I am ready to take over the car. I know what the car does. I've been driving thousands and thousands and thousands of miles on autopilot. I know what to expect. I'm not a newbie here. So, don't hate on Max, man. He's got a point. You know, it could be dangerous if I wasn't paying attention, but I am paying attention. So I can just imagine what some other people do while they're driving 3 hours or whatever, you know, trying to lay down, watch movies, trying to do whatever they can do just to keep occupied. But yeah, this is autopilot. All these lane changes, everything you're watching, autopilot. It's doing it and I'm watching. So I'm not going to hate on you, sir. You know, you're looking out for me and I appreciate that. So people are braking pretty hard. The cars, look at all the space the car leaves. I'm watching behind me. People. All right. Did you wear a helmet when you were a test driver? Oh my God. Sir Max or whatever. When I began being a test driver for Tesla as an autopilot, I swear it was trying to kill me. It was horrible. Just out of nowhere, it'd make a hard left turn. or it'd slam the brakes on, or would do this, that, and the other thing. But it's not like that anymore. It's gotten so much better. I don't need to wear a helmet. I'm in one of the safest cars in the world, so I feel I don't need a helmet. The good thing is that probably reduces stress. Yes, it takes a huge burden off having the autopilot. Knowing that I don't have to, the car can see 360 for one, and I can't, so that already makes me feel safer. The car doesn't get tired, it doesn't get distracted, it's not looking at the cell phone, it's not thinking about how much work or I gotta take care of the babies at home. It only has one job, and it can do that job better than me. It's never gonna get distracted, it just wants to get me to point A to point B, that's it. You seem to know what you're doing. As long as you stay awake and pay attention, then say happy trails. Yeah, I'm not going to put anybody in danger. If I was putting anybody at risk at all, if I thought I was, I would definitely stop. There would be no way I'd be running autopilot, making a live stream, which none of these, by the way, are tying up my hands. My hands are ready. Look, my hands are ready. I'm not holding the phone. My hands are ready to take over. My feet are ready, and I'm watching. I can see everything. So I'm no way putting anybody at risk. Okay, just chatting on the phone. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Yes, I've been doing this autopilot for a long time. They made me sign a non-disclosure back in the day. That's how bad autopilot was. But the latest releases of autopilot are stinking amazing. It was foggy this morning. See, that guy's off the road. That's not me. This morning, foggy, I couldn't see crap. The car saw an opossum crossing the road. It beep, 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 and then hit the brakes hard and swerved around it. There was nobody coming. Swerved around it and then continued going. I didn't even see the thing until the last second. But it was super cool. I would have never even seen it. So I don't try to put the autopilot to the test like that by driving too fast in the fog so I drove slow. I had to drive slow because ultimately I still don't want to crash. I don't want to crash into a deer. I don't want to crash into a person or a house or property. But I've seen it do some crazy things. With it by the police. With the autopilot, no. Do you think energy be free and available to anyone? Not yet. Hello, Ryan. The autopilot 100% is going to save lives. Out here on the road, when you get out here, every single one of these cars is a variable. What's the guy next to me doing? What's the guy in front and the back? Everybody's doing something. Maybe one guy had a fight with his old lady, or they're fighting in the car now, or a bee flew in the car, landed on the dude's chest, and he's going to swerve across 3 lanes. If autopilot was driving all these cars, they would all keep distance. They wouldn't drive with anger. They only want to get you there safely. That's the whole purpose of the autopilot, and it would save a lot of lives. It would save a lot of lives. Imagine getting the seat warmers and a massage seat. Oh yeah. Eventually this stuff is going to let you not have to supervise it. Eventually. And that's what we're working towards. That's why I'm always using the autopilot. And if it does something funky, I can directly send a clip and an audio message to the engineers from my car, and they can look at it, fix it, and send out an update to the fleet. So I'm no stranger to this. This is not my first rodeo. Let me see. Hi, Mr. Hansen. Elon has improved autopilot for his autonomous taxis in Austin. Yes, there's no more driver. There's no more passenger. Co-pilot or whatever. I'm actually not interested in waiting for the overlays. They're working on them, and I'm going to see the heads-up display would be amazing. Yeah, heads-up display would be amazing, but those are also distracting. Hello. Yeah, the traffic's kind of slow, but thanks for chilling with me, man. I got 10 more miles to get to Ocala, where I need to stop at Home Depot. But yeah, the traffic's getting slow right here, which is all right. Also, I don't know how safe it is when the battery has to be swapped out every quarter of a million miles and the handles melt. So I haven't had my battery swapped yet. This is actually a brand new car. I got like oh shoot, what do I have? I have like 15,000 or 16,000 miles on it. Well, my Tesla Model 3 Performance I had 75,000 miles on it. I had it for about 4 years, and I didn't have any problem. And the battery swaps, if you ever had to do one, they're coming down in price. They used to be crazy, 20,000, something like that. But now, if you had to swap a battery, they're getting way cheaper. They're getting much better. They're trying to build these cars and the batteries to last 1,000,000 miles now. That's what they're trying to do. So 1,000,000 miles ain't no joke. When you get a regular ICE car, people start frowning after 100,000, 150. You're like starting to think about the junkyard. And these things are mine. This one was built for 500,000 miles. That's what they're designing it for. So 1,000,000 mile car, that's pretty good. That's pretty good money. Sorry if I'm missing any of your comments. Yeah, they're gonna open up robo-taxi to a couple more cities here pretty soon. See, all this is being done by the autopilot. When it changes lanes, I look, make sure it's okay. I'm doing all this stuff. Hybrid electric. Someday, in my opinion, maybe some sense simply swap the battery out at a gas station. Yeah, I think Japan or China was thinking about trying that. Just going in and doing battery swaps, and it could be faster than charging the car. Well, I don't have to. It don't take hours. It doesn't take hours. Since you're not driving, yeah, you still need a driver's license because ultimately I'm in charge. But it doesn't take hours to charge the car. When you have a low state of charge, like 10%, to get up to, let's say to get up to 50 or 60, probably takes 10 minutes or less. I have to go in and take a leak and get a coffee and stuff anyway. So it's really not that bad. It's really good, and it's getting better. And you only need, as the charge increases, as you get up to 80, 90, it slows down. So they suggest that you just take what you need and get down the road another couple 100 miles and stop at the next one. So yeah, you need a license because I'm ultimately in charge of the car. I'm in, it's autopilot supervised. I'm supervising. What would you say if your least favorite feature that you've never liked? Looking out the back mirror with the Tesla, it's just like a little sliver. You can barely see anything out the back mirror, the rear view mirror. What else don't I like about it? I think I like everything else, but seeing out the mirrors is kind of tough. I wish they'd just turn that rear view mirror into a camera and have a better view. Least favorite feature might not be related, but it has to do with the auto start and stop function. As far as the autopilot, it's gotten better. All I got to do is when I punch in a destination is just hit start stop. I don't even think I have to confirm it anymore. I have the keypad set up where when I get in, I have to punch in a code to be able to drive it, even with the key and with my phone. So it's pretty hard to steal the damn car. And just in case you're just joining me, the car is driving. The live stream started out me bitching about my commute back and forth from Perry, Florida to Orlando. And it's kind of evolving into the autopilot, talking about the autopilot. But yeah, the car's doing everything you see. I'm ready to take over. My hands are ready. I'm holding the phone. I'm not holding the wheel, but I'm physically ready if something I need to take over for whatever reason. I'm not jeopardizing anybody. I'm not taking any chances with anybody's life by doing this. I can see the road. I can see everything. I've been a Tesla autopilot tester, beta tester for a long time, probably since 2021. So it's been, going on 5 years now. So I know what to expect with the car. I know what to expect. Okay. But thank you for all the likes. I really appreciate that. So 27 likes, that keeps people coming to the channel. If you keep liking, it'll keep sending it out there to more people, showing some more interest. Yeah, they keep making improvements. Tesla's smart. You know, they actually listen. Unlike other OEMs, you get whatever they give you. You know, they come out with a new model. It's not because they listened to what you complained about. They just come out with a new model. They change the headlights. They change this. Yay! Now I have a nav system. Yay! Tesla actually listens to complaints and they change everything. They change it to what people like. Actually, good stuff. They make good changes. Have you ever personally seen it outside of one of the autopilot cause an accident? Not personally, but I have seen, Ryan, when I first beta tester, I could see where it could have caused an accident. 100%. 100%. One time I was driving with my wife down a country road, nobody behind us, nobody in front of us, really, really quiet road. And we came across some skid marks, you know, out there in the rural area. Kids screw around, they do donuts in the road and shit. It came across the skid marks and apparently didn't know what to do. It just out of the blue locked the tires up. I don't know if it was trying to make skid marks longer than they had. Scared the crap out of us. Good thing I had my seatbelt on. We were buzzing probably 55, 60 miles an hour, and it just locks the tires up out of nowhere. I couldn't figure out why. I never saw anything cross the road. I didn't touch anything. So yeah, if there was somebody behind us like a truck, yeah, we would have got creamed. Yep, definitely would have got creamed. And a couple times where it just does weird stuff. It'll just make a left or a right for no apparent reason, not even going that way. So, what would you, a road rager driver, do if you're not really the other driver? All right, let me process that. What would a road rage driver do to you if you're not really the driver? Oh, all I could do is apologize. This car doesn't do stupid shit. It doesn't drive aggressive. It doesn't cut people off. I don't think a road rager would have a reason to rage at me. It's not that aggressive where it pisses people off. It tries to hold back a little bit. It doesn't cut in too close. It doesn't make people nervous. So I hope it doesn't road rage anybody. I don't think it would. I almost felt whiplash that time that it stopped that hard because I was not expecting it. And all I can say is thank God we both had our seatbelts on, because I had the performance car at the time, and if it locks the brake up, it stops. And it stopped quick, and it was very, very surprising. So yeah, I was kind of scared to use autopilot after that for a while, and I was scared that it maybe damaged my steering, my front end, because it hopped a little bit on one of the wheels. So I could hear it as it stopped. It sounded bad. So I was kind of scared to use the autopilot for a while, but it was still under beta testing. It was very, very new technology. So hopefully they worked that kind of bug out of it. Yeah, that sucked. But they have edge cases. Whenever they get an edge case, they work on that, they fix it, and then the next update for the Teslas, they all get updated with the update. So I don't think it was actual whiplash, but yeah, I was in shock. I was in shock for a while after that. It scared me that time, especially because I had my wife with me. All right, 3 miles to Ocala. I gotta go to Home Depot. Who wants to go to Home Depot? Yay! But I hope you guys, some of you guys, if you're interested in electrical or do it yourself, I need to buy a part for the water heater to fix that, and I want to install my Emporia EV charger on the new house, because using the little portable charger is just not making it, man. I got way too much driving to do to only use that thing. So I got to pick up some materials from Home Depot. But yeah, if I get off at work at 2:30 in Orlando and I drive to Perry, Florida, I've been getting home about 6:45. With traffic like this, it's probably going to be more along the lines of 7 o'clock. It kind of sucks. But it's my own fault. I wanted to move out in the country where it's quiet. I love the quiet, grew up in the country. I want to see the animals before they all die off from global warming. Well, you got a lot of good questions, Ryan. Has it ever had any issues with the car speeding? Well, there's 4 different profiles currently. I can select sloth, chill, standard, hurry, or Mad Max. That's 5. I haven't tried the Mad Max because hurry, sometimes it's fast enough. It does 10 or 15 miles an hour over the speed limit. And Mad Max is worse than that. It's like it sounds. It'll swerve in and out of the lanes much more often, and it doesn't seem to take into consideration the speed limit, which I don't like, because that's gonna put me, it's gonna put other people at risk, and I don't like that. 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, I'm okay with that. I think everybody does 10 or 15 over the speed limit, especially on the highway. But even that sometimes makes me nervous. It feels like it's going too fast through the city. So I turn it down to normal, I think it's called. Let's see. Standard. Turn it down to standard. Yep. Yeah, it does. It will speed. If you tell it to speed, I mean, you're in control of the car. You're telling it to do it, and it's going to do it. So I don't feel safe, though, with the Mad Max. It's too crazy. If I was bringing my wife to the hospital and I didn't want to drive, yeah, maybe I'd put Mad Max. But no, I appreciate you guys following me, man. Give me a like, and if you subscribe to the channel, check out some of the videos. Kind of liking doing the live streams lately. I get a lot of interesting comments, a lot of people following, and trying to get some interest in people following the channel, so they give me suggestions on some upcoming content or whatever. You want to throw out what your commutes are? If you want to put it in the comments, what's your commute look like? Does it look like 30 minutes? Does it look like an hour? If you're from California, it probably looks like 4 hours, probably the same as mine. But I'm liking the new house. There's a lot of content there for creating. I got a lot of work to do there. But it's out in the middle of nowhere and it's quiet. I love it. It's dark as hell at night. You don't see anything. And the first night I was there, I heard coyotes howling. I'm like, what? So yeah, my daughter wouldn't have liked that shit too much. But anyway, there's Ocala. You see the sign getting off Ocala. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. But if you're not really going to watch the channel, don't bother. I get it. Just say hi and whatever. Just check in. I'm surprised the live stream is working as well as it is, seeing that I'm moving so much. I'm in the UK, so can't comment or commute on times. Oh, okay. Hi. What's up, Connor? Can't comment on commute times. Well, even in UK, you have to commute, right? But anyway, I'm about half a mile from Home Depot. If I go home and go to Home Depot, I'm about an hour and a half away. So on the way home, I'm going to stop, get some stuff. But yeah, this is on autopilot. Sorry, Max guy. Max guy was getting pissed at me because I didn't have my hands on the wheel. But I'm not going to hate on the guy. I get it. He's not wrong. It's safer to have my hands on the wheel. Anyway, car's driving. I get to sit back and chill. And just let the car. There it is, Home Depot. See on the left? Right there. Oh, it's gone. Anyway, I'm going in there, get some parts. I don't know if you guys want to continue to live stream or... Yeah, but I'm at home. Yeah, you're retired, I think, right? Yeah. Yep. No, that's cool. I wish I didn't have to commute. I'd love to just do videos and upgrades in my house. Make videos for y'all. I wish I didn't have to work outside. But it's good. It's good in a way to keep working outside. You learn new things. You have different challenges. So actually, I'm trying to work my next job here, local in Perry. I'm trying to work at the prison. I'm gonna get to work on the mag locks and stuff like that. Be something different. Hopefully, nice jab saw. Local, I won't have to commute. It's like 15 minutes away. What's up, Oscar? Shout out to Oscar. So the car is going to automatically park. Probably not where I want it to. But check it out. I'm not driving. I'm just chilling. And the car should find a parking spot. Oh, there it goes. It's going to back in. Check it out. Check it out. I know it's prison, but I have guards that watch my back. And I think the inmates have to do the stuff. They have to do the work. I'm just going to supervise them. So the car's backing in automatically. I love this crap, man. I don't have to do anything. Look at that. Boop. Best insurance. So I'm going to work there for a few years, gain some experience, and hopefully nobody figures out where I live. Anyway, I'm here. Woo! That's so tough. All right. Does it usually go for spots with a charger if it knows they're there? If I am on my way to an EV charger, it will take the spot of the charger. Okay, everybody's going bye-bye. It will. It goes right to the charger and backs right into the charger. It's really sick. But you guys should try it and get the stuff I need. Subscribe, because I'm going to do a video on the water heater, fixing that bottom thermostat. And like I said, I got that Emporio charger coming up. I need material for that. And that'd be exciting to make a video for you guys if you want to know how to do that. At least it's content for the channel. Does it usually go? Yeah. Cool, man. Well, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for liking, subscribing. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a chill one. Happy New Year if I don't see you, but I'll probably live stream before then. Take care, man. Thanks for being here. Thanks, guys. Hope I got all your questions, Ryan. Thanks for all the questions, Ryan. That helps the channel. Thank you. Time to do some shopping. Home Depot. Ciao. Oh, 17 people. Not driving anymore, walking. Gonna get some material at Home Depot. Hopefully. Anyway, thanks for following. I'm in Ocala right now at the Home Depot. 13 people. All right, I think I'm gonna end the live stream for now. Sorry, man, if you just got here. Make sure you subscribe, all right, so you can catch all the videos. I'll chat with you guys later. Thank you. Bye.